Oh, yo! Hey! Hey!
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
What is up, my OGs here on YouTube? It's been a while since I've done content here on my YouTube. I've actually been very active on Patreon. I'm trying to slowly get into the roll of things again. I did make a recent post in my community tabs about me now officially going to be judging a dance competition at Tokyo X, the Japanese festival here in Houston. And I will be actually judging alongside Hana, Momo's sister from Twice. That's a pretty exciting thing. And I had mentioned in my post about how I was asked to be a judge last year, but because of my husband passing away suddenly, I backed out, and obviously they understood why. So I feel really grateful that they reached out to me to be like, hey, we're checking in with you. If you'd be interested, we would love to have you. So I said yes, and it's like, oh, and by the way, the guest judge is going to be Hana from, Street Woman Fighter, aka Momo's sister. So I was like, oh shit, okay. So, yeah, me bringing that up is just one of the many things that have been new in my life, and there are other things which I'm still contemplating if I want to make like a short check-in video here on my YouTube or make it a post. But while I try to figure that shit out, let's do something that doesn't take too much time, or like with me trying to debate whether it's a post or a video, which is updating myself with music, specifically K-pop, specifically ITZY in this video. I am very late to Motto. I've seen that Motto has been released like the month-ish ago as I'm filming right now. I heard a lot of good things about it. So, you know how, or actually I've been saying this on my Patreon, but I'm going to say it here. Twitter is just such a toxic cesspool. I will never call it what the platform has renamed it to. It will always be Twitter to me. And the reason why I bring it up is because I've been noticing a lot of just random hate trains or I don't know, set agendas where people don't have an opinion anymore, or if people happen to have their own opinion, they're too scared to say it because it goes against the intended agenda already. So I'm kind of trying to dabble around what I really want to say. Basically, I've been seeing people trying to say things about ITZY, but also saying, hey, maybe we talk too soon because Motto is really damn good. So me being a Mitzi, as y'all can see, especially here with Ryuji, I'm like, okay, if Motto made the people who just want to randomly hate for no reason say, oh, I might have judged too soon, I'm very intrigued. So I will be checking out the music video and then their Rooftop performance video, because might as well. I'm a Mitzi. It's ITZY. Enough said. No more reasons. So let's go ahead and pull up the playlist. Make sure I have everything set. I'm excited. Oh, and most likely I will watch the video twice, because the first time I don't really pay attention to the lyrics. So let's get it, y'all. Let me just go ahead and shut up and hit the play button so I can get updated with ITZY's Motto. So let's get it. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Sorry. God, they look so... Okay, I need to turn this up. This is so, oh, Jin! You know what this cut, though?
Ready? Dive it.
Oh my gosh! The sound! Okay, the chorus has such a nostalgic feel. Oh. Hey, yeah, G. Okay, I love the words on their hair. Oh, gosh, go crush Central. Woo! This chorus though. What? There's something about that rhythm. Okay, I'm seeing this whole dollhouse thing. Hey, hey. Hey. Ooh, what a bridge. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, there's little magical builder. Ooh, I love the bit of like, it feels stop motion, but not. Okay, that's semi-stop motion. Hey, that little holdback. Okay, so hold on. Before I make a fool of myself, let me go back to the chorus because I need. Where is it? Ain't about that. Let's pull off one side before I restart the whole video. What is it about the chorus that feels so nostalgic? But it's like weird to say because usually when I call something nostalgic, I'll have a reference to follow why I say that. Yet I don't have a reference, but there's just something that feels nostalgic or deja vu-y about this. The ain't nobody like you, I want to be the one. Something about that rhythm. I think it's the effect that they do on their voices for this ain't nobody like you part. Maybe I'll get more clarification on my second watch, so let's go ahead and rewind to the beginning. That sound though, it captivates me in a way that makes me feel nostalgic. And sometimes nostalgia, or at least for me, I get emotional and all kinds of emotions. Did I say kinds twice? Yeah, there's something that's so like it pulls on my heartstrings about the way that part is sung. And I love that motto. So there's like two parts of motto that makes me like it already captivates me. The whole ain't nobody wanna be the one, that rhythm, and then the motto. The music, the instrumental has such like this. It also feels nostalgic. There's something about it that it feels like a tribute, but I know it's not. Like obviously, I mean, from my understanding, this isn't a cover. It's their own original song called Motto. But there's something that's just very timeless about it, like something classic and timeless about the sound. And they all sound so good and they all look so damn good. I love the look where they had like words. I'll get a better look at it on my second watch. Kind of like stamped into their hair, and even the scene with Ryujin with her gorgeous gray or silver hair and the beaded phrase or whatever it was, bedazzled, whatever it was. And then the very first shot of Leah, I was like, stunned. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the second time because I'm already being like, how? Oh shit, that was loud as fuck. I'm already being like, how does the chorus go again? What is the song about? So second watch, I will pause here and there just to make commentary. So let's get it. Okay, wait. You are my motto. But they're like presenting these models. Like, you know how there's models of homes and structures or whatever? Model. Am I overlooking? Let me just keep it in mind. Look how gorgeous she looks. Dun, 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 dun. See, there's something so classic about that. Yeah, she's makeup. Got me chance. Okay. They seriously look so gorgeous in all of their scenes. The coloring, the styling, the makeup, the Ryujin. Okay, so this whole thing about there being a tank going underwater, and then the jellyfish comes. Or there's a jellyfish. Okay, Chaeyoung sounds so good. Though she ended off with that high note. I seriously love this cut on Yuna the bangs with the. I know there's a name for this hairstyle. But I don't have it in my mind right now. Okay, so the lyrics have a very like. You stay by my side, I stay by your side. You support me, I support you. Okay, hold on. Which is very interesting because now I'm looking back at all the scenes. It's like, yeah, it's almost like there's like a risky element, you know, like risky, not whiskey. Last time I said risky really fast and somebody thought I said whiskey. Yeah, Leah is laying on a bed, but it's at the very edge where it's kind of dangerous looking. Then we got Yeji sitting on the car that's like drowning, flooded. And then we got Ryujin, you know, like the tank that she's sitting on is like being submerged. Then she has a jellyfish. And then Chaeyoung is in like a construction, something being wrecked, lit on fire. Okay, yeah, a lot of very kind of risky kind of things. So that's interesting to have that with lyrics to say, "Just stick by my side. We're sticking together. Like we got each other." It's such a good sound, seriously. Yeah. This build up here too. Ready, dive in. Hey. It's so good. It's so good. I really love the way the chorus just unfolded. First of all, they had the whole dive in. Take my hand. No, dive in was before that, right? Yeah. Take my hand. Ain't nobody. Like that edit, like that little bit of a voice effect there to finish out Ain't Nobody Like You. There's something so good about it. I can't explain. I just feel. Hey, the choreography. Standing right next to me and everything. Made me glow. You're my motto. Okay, that's really sweet. The lyrics are very sweet. There's like a very supporting, like I got you, you got me kind of feel to it. Hold on. Before I keep going. Before I say anything. All these high notes, man. It's so heavenly. And I love all of these looks. Okay, so we have fire, we have ocean, we have Ryujin posing, voguing with the sun, and there's stars. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Here we go. Ooh. What this seriously, you know what the bangs is really nice. Present? Is that what it says? Present, present. Okay, hold on. Most real. Is most real? Am I blind, or does that say most real? This is a look. It's such a look. Oh my god, so good. There's more. There's more words. My meaning. She looks so good. Okay, my meaning, most greatest. Oh, I mean, it makes sense for them to have phrases and like stuff because motto, like, okay, that took me a long damn time to put together. The choreography, it highlights an interesting musicality. Woo! The choreography, man, they look so good. The music is so good. Seriously, the instrumental. And this switch up here. Ooh, this seriously, it's so magical. Hey. Okay, that musicality. Okay, I'm excited for the performance. I love how right before we get to Moshi played, I can see why. Right before they do the last, addicting part of the song and repeating the title, the motto. I like that they hold back on the instrumental before doing the drop or the cap on the first beat. Does that make sense? So. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how they kind of hold it instead of like smacking it right away? I hope it makes sense. Choreography. And now they're in that the model that was covered at first. Okay, this is part of me feels okay, so this song you can really dedicate it to anyone who you have their back because you know that they have yours. It's like it's a song to express love, but not in like a romantic way, or basically not in only one way. I can dedicate this song to anyone. I can dedicate this to y'all who have been here to support me. I can dedicate this to Chris always and forever because he's my forever soulmate. I can dedicate it to my dog. It could be for anyone who is your motto, anyone who's basically gives you purpose. Does that make sense? Somebody that gives you life. Somebody that just fulfills you, fulfills your life, fulfills the motto of your life. That's how I'm getting from this. And so part of me was like, I don't know if it's like my Mitzi delusional self, but I'm like, is this a song for Mitzi's too by ITZY? Because again, the perspective of appreciation and love from the lyrics is very like that you can dedicate to anyone. So that's why I was like, this has like a, I appreciate you kind of feel. So that's why I was like, is this a song to Missy from ITZY? Okay. Ain't nobody like you. I wanna be the one. I love that part so much. I love it so much. So what I saw, just little bits of the choreography in the music video, has highlighted an interesting musicality for me. So let's go more about that with the performance video. So let's get it, y'all. Ooh, smooth. Hey, hey. Ooh. So meticulous. Nice domino to Cheryl. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Ready? Dive in.
Wow, I love that shift. Was that a bit of tutting there? Ooh, the dip from the middle out. Ooh, it's so clean. Ooh. Ooh, ta ta. That was nice. Hey. Ooh, the domino. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch this a second time. Fun, fun. Ooh, that musicality hit the bass. Oh, how interesting. This is a lot of interesting dominoes. Nice. Ooh. Wow. Damn, it's just hitting me that they're doing all this on a rooftop. Hey, that fucking spin. Hey. Okay. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. All right. So before I watch it a second time, I gotta give a shout out to them. It took me this long, like basically towards the end of the performance video, for me to be like, oh shit, they're doing this on a rooftop. I believe it was it Maniac? I forgot which song of Stray Kids it was. No, Thunderous, where they had to perform at the top of a roof somewhere. And Lino has a huge fear of heights. And, you know, he is the main dancer and just such a good performer. And he still performed really well, but you could also see just a fear on him. And understandable, when anything that has to do with heights, my feet and arms just go really numb. Like they feel like they turn into cement. I can't move. So back to this, shout out to them for just killing it on the rooftop. The musicality of the choreography is very interesting because the song in general, you know, I say that it has like a timeless kind of nostalgic feel, yet the choreography helps bring out a lot of the musicality that isn't in the foreground, at least for me in the first two listens. Like there were certain moves that I would highlight, like the cat or the bass, or like it would highlight, you know, an ad lib of ITZY. I like how they shift the energy and the speed. Does that make sense? In the chorus, they start a certain way and then they hit a different kind of cat after they say, I want to be the one. Okay, I'm going to watch it a second time. This time I'll just have one side out so I'm not like screaming at y'all, because that's how I am with dance choreography. Since this isn't a dance practice, I'm not going to be able to like super analyze, but I'm going to speak what I do see. So let's check it out again. See, like, I already love that they dominoed from the left to the right, but somehow the middle is still the shine. Does that make sense? Because it gets activated, but then when they hit a ding on that musicality, it's like the middle activated that sound. See, domino out, boom, see? So much details. ITZY is always about details. I will always, and this really has nothing to do with me being a ITZY. I've been saying this about ITZY even before I decided, okay, I'm gonna stand them. ITZY is one of the more detailed and clean, and not just that, but super well executed group in the 4th gen, from my perspective. They always do really hard choreography, and then I can see how each of them has a specific shine in their movement, but they move really well together. I mean, I think that's like a JYP thing, because that's what I say a lot for a lot of the JYP groups. But I'm specifically talking about ITZY here. They're just so clean, and there's so much detail, and it's always just well executed, well performed. There's a lot of middle highlighting in this choreography. So when they hit their arm straight out, it hit on that cat. So again, that's just a musicality that it's not in the foreground for me, but I'm like, oh, when they hit that, it highlighted that for me. So it makes the song more 3D. See? Ta again. I know that you feel it. It's so much lines, semi like breaking the wrist, tutting kind of movement in this choreography. Oops, I'm almost breaking my mic. Trying to imitate ITZY. A lot of supporting like choreography. So like we have Chaeryong kind of make she looks so cute with her smile here. So first we had I believe it was Ryujin and Chaeryong, right? Yeah, they touched hands, flipped it to do the formation change kind of thing, and they kind of form something, and then they go into a diagonal here, activates, then boom. All of a sudden, because it's Yuna's turn next, right? Because we're so focused on Chaeryong, she's the point of the diagonal. Gets activated, few steps, and all of a sudden we're ready for Yuna's shine for her moment. Dun, dun, dun. Like I love a lot of the smooth movements with meticulousness.
Ready? Dive it.
I love the take my hand, throw. Like they throw their arm after they say to take my hand. There's something very, because imagine if they did the take my hand. Like imagine if they threw that on that, but I love that they held it back. There's something about holding it back and then throwing it on the instrumental. I hope I'm making sense. Play.
Ready? Dive it.
Take my hand, because you know how they do the effect of that voice that I keep trying to say. They even highlight it on the moves. So it's like, in case you haven't heard that part, we're gonna remind you by literally putting it into the musicality of the choreography.
Ready? Dive it.
So all these that beat did it, and then says I want to be the one cat. They kind of slow the musicality down. The beginning of the chorus, they followed something more quicker and on a different musicality. Then they highlight the cat after they say I want to be the one. That's a lot. Was that the first 8 count? Let's see. It goes into the second. Damn, that's crazy. It's a lot of details with just the beginning. See all this stuff, and then the formations change at the same time. See, again, more of the middle being highlighted because we had that dip. See? We had Leah dip first, and then the rest just kind of fanned out in the domino. I love that. So we have Yeji when she did her little spin. From my view, her spin highlights her high note, and then the arms on the sides highlight the cat that you kind of hear in the background. See, it's an interesting domino. Hey, okay, Yuna. And again, the dum dum. I have always complimented ITZY and especially Ryujin with their popping talent ability. Just dum dum, like as they're popping down, that you hear that being highlighted, but it's still like a smooth kind of transition. Yeah, that's such a good highlight. See that middle domino to the out? Love it. Tap, tap. Yes. I love that. Oh my god, I'm about to like kill my mic. So then you hear dum dum da da dum dum, right? And they, right when Yuna comes up and they do that part in the choreography that kind of highlights that. See? I love little moves like that. That again is like, don't forget this part of the song. I love this whole circular thing, and then Ryujin gets up into it. And then it's like more, so it's like, right when Ryujin kind of gets up and Leah gets, you know, it's her part next, she does like this arm wave and the formation just kind of moves after Leah, you know, does that. Everything is very flowy, yet there's enough detail to see where the moves aren't like melting into each other. They're still, that's what I mean by the move or the choreography being well executed, because everything is not blended into one blob. Like they still show the individual movement while still being very fluid. That's something that ITZY has always been really good at. More the middle dip for the dominoes. Such beautiful angles too. All that jumping on the rooftop, seriously. And this super energetic finale choreography. Oh, yes! Y'all know that I talked about the hold. I love that they did that in the choreography. And they bring this whole part back that I pointed out already. And I just noticed we don't have the ending crown. That's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe almost dropped everything here. Maybe y'all can tell me more about why there's no crown. I don't know if it's specifically for motto or if they're not going to do the crown anymore. But anyway, oh my god, my hair's a mess. Whatever. We're here to talk about ITZY, not my messy hair. And I think I've talked quite a lot. How long I've been filming? Yeah, quite a lot. But then again, I didn't know that I was going to be watching the performance video twice. Because usually performance videos, it's there for the effect and like a good performance. But it's usually not enough for me to like analyze the choreography. But there was definitely more than enough for me to give my flowers to Motto. It's a really good song. It's like, how can you not love this kind of classic? I think that's why this song feels nostalgic to me. There's something kind of just very classic K-pop about it, but I can't explain why I feel that way about it. And I love the lyrics, it being very like, I got you, you got me kind of thing. It's a very uplifting, and that's an uplifting perspective, and that's very on brand for ITZY. ITZY's music has always been about like self-belief and just motivation. And the choreography. Seriously, I really love when choreography highlights parts of the song that makes it more 3D for me, like I've said somewhere in this reaction. All right, Motto. Now I can see how the solo songs are, which I will likely check out over on my Patreon, just in case you are interested to see how I feel about the solo songs on the album. But okay, Again, if y'all midseas or, just viewers in general waited this long for me to check out ITZY's motto and give my perspective about it, thank you so much for being patient with me. Again, I will likely have either a short new check-in video or a new post to just talk about the changes in my life that are more on the up and up side of things versus more bad news. But all right. I hope y'all been well, and I can't end off any video here on my YouTube without saying thank you to my handsome man Chris, because he is the reason why I am back here as OG K-pop stan. Whenever you first met me and you saw that I was into K-pop, how did you feel about like being with someone who was like as into K-pop as I am?
I'm glad you have a thing.
See, that's the real shit.